ठीक है. States of matter is all about how molecules look like, their properties. ठीक है. There are basically three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. ठीक है. So this is more about learning in this chapter. ठीक है. अगर मैं सिंपल कोवलेंट मॉलिक्यूल की बात करूं तो यहाँ सिंपल कोवलेंट मॉलिक्यूल या नॉर्मल शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हो जाता है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Phosphorus and sulfur exist as simple covalent molecules, right? Meaning to say, let's say अगर phosphorus है तो phosphorus के 4 atoms अगर मिल जाएं तो वो एक molecule बना देंगे. Similarly, अगर मेरे पास sulfur है और sulfur 8 atoms combined together to form a molecule. एक बात याद रख लेना, क्योंकि phosphorus एक non-polar compound है यार, non-polar molecule है, it will not dissolve in water. ठीक है. Similarly, if we talk about sulfur, it is a simple covalent molecule itself and it is non-polar, and that is the reason why it has temporary induced dipole forces and is insoluble in water. Exact same properties जो है वो सल्फर की होती है. Cl2 में oxidation state is 0, HCl में -1 and HClO में +1. A reaction in which an element undergoes oxidation and reduction simultaneously, that kind of a reaction is called disproportionation reaction. Let's say for a minute हाइड्रोजन और क्लोरीन को मैं रिएक्ट करा रहा हूँ. हाइड्रोजन की ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट जो हो जाएगी यार वो यहाँ पे is 0. क्लोरीन की जो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट हो जाएगी here it's 0. याद रखना, आफ्टर रिएक्शन हाइड्रोजन becomes +1, chlorine is -1, right? So you could simply conclude that chlorine has undergone reduction, whereas hydrogen underwent oxidation, right? This is a simple redox reaction where one species undergoes oxidation while the other undergoes reduction, right? एक सब कैटेगरी हो जाती है रिडॉक्स रिएक्शन की जिसमें एक ही स्पीशी साथ में रिडक्शन भी अंडरगो कर रहा है और वो ऑक्सीडेशन भी अंडरगो कर रहा है. दिस टाइप ऑफ अ रिएक्शन is termed as disproportionation reaction. You need to realize that S has 8 atoms involved, which means it will have a large number of electrons. ठीक है. Followed by P, which has 4, followed by Cl, which has 2 atoms involved, and then Ar. And from here we can conclude कि जो सल्फर होगा definitely will have a higher melting point and higher boiling point as compared to all of these 4, because Mr जो है जिसका सबसे ज्यादा उसमें temporary induced dipole forces सबसे ज्यादा and therefore boiling point भी सबसे ज्यादा. तुम्हें पढ़ाया जाता था कि यार diamond and graphite are both allotropes of carbon, meaning to say different structures of the same element and are hence allotropes, right? A levels में हम लोग उसको थोड़ा सा और डिटेल में पढ़. Silicon is a metalloid, which means it will exhibit both metallic as well as non-metallic properties. It can be used in a vast variety of applications because of this property. One of them is being used as computer chips. जो आपकी RAM, ROM वगैरह जो होती हैं, they are made out of silicon simply because it is a metalloid. ठीक है. Next comes in giant covalent structure. अगर मैं NaCl और MgO को कंपेयर करूं, ठीक है, for a minute just think, if I have NaCl versus MgO, just a very simple O-level recap. NaCl, Na is in group 1 by the way, Cl is in group 7, makes -1 charge. MgO, magnesium is in group 2, oxygen is in group 6, right? Simply एक बात याद रखना यार कि यहां पर 2+ is holding 2- charge, right? Whereas यहाँ पे +1 is holding -1. So this will be a stronger attraction as compared to +1 -1 holding on to each other, which is the reason why magnesium oxide will have a stronger bonding and therefore higher melting and boiling point as compared to NaCl. आयनिक बॉन्डिंग है मतलब कि इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक अट्रैक्शन है, मतलब कि पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव के बीच में अट्रैक्शन. बॉन्डिंग टाइप इज आयोनिक. जायंट लैटिस. आयनिक कंपाउंड्स हैव अ जायंट लैटिस स्ट्रक्चर, याद रखना, ठीक है. The melting and boiling point is high because of strong electrostatic attraction. If you were to compare magnesium oxide and sodium chloride and you were asked which one has a greater melting and boiling point, definitely it was MgO, and you know the reason now why. Since it's an ionic compound, it is polar, and since it is polar, meaning to say it is soluble in polar compounds like water. Polar कैसे है यार, ये देख लो, ये poles form कर रहा है, positive and negative charge, right? This makes the compound polar. ठीक है. एक बात सिर्फ ये याद रख लेना कि MgO is sparingly soluble. The reason behind this is it is strongly held together, and when you dissolve it in water, the ions tend to stay, or you could say keep bond on with each other. आपस में बॉन्ड रखना प्रेफर करेंगे, वो टूटना प्रेफर नहीं करेंगे. अगर टूटेंगे तो वो पानी के साथ बॉन्ड बना लेंगे, which makes them soluble, right? MgO is so strongly held together that it does not prefer breaking down or bonding with water when exposed to aqueous medium.